All right, here is the entrance to the Royal Islander in Cancun, Mexico. So as you walk into the lobby here, we're here during Christmas. Nice Christmas tree. Selfie. They do have a concierge. I don't know what the hours for the concierge are, but there's the desk, front desk. Check-in was easy. Little nativity scene. Yeah. It's not the Ritz, but not the Pits. Feliz Navidad from Mexico. This is for Joey. Alright, so here's our room. This is 4553B. And you come in. Floors are decent. This definitely feels like a timeshare type place. Nothing really first class in here, but decent. Got the sink. This little room here is kind of cool. If you have, it's a little bit bigger than a standard closet. It's almost like a walk-in closet. Safe, iron board. No bathrobes or slippers here. A half refrigerator. Fit one 12-pack of beer, an 8-pack of Coke, and some Evian water. Microwave. We ended up getting 2 double beds in here. The king room was literally $400 more for 4 nights. $100 more for a king. Just your standard shit. TV, little LG. Wait for it. Here it is. That's kind of neat. There's a little Christmas tree by the pool. Ocean's out there somewhere. Yes, what you're looking at here is a hoodie. Because we are getting ready to go outside on December 20th. I also have jeans on. Jeans and a hoodie in Cancun at night. Alright, so here we are at Conquistador. Wilbur is our waiter, and he is serving us. There's Beth with her cerveza, and then we've got a guy playing guitar over there. El Conquistador, Cancun, Mexico on our first night. So they brought out this onion bread, onion cebolla, they call it. What's your first impression, Beth?
The inside just tastes like bread.
Then before this, it was complimentary. They brought out some breadsticks with some Thousand Island dressing, cheddar cheese, Parmesan. It was like a
just a breadstick with Thousand Island.
Breadsticks with like a Thousand Island dressing with some Parmesan cheese spread and something else in there. Anyway, that's it. We're drinking a couple Tecates. Okay, so here is my Caribbean lobster tail. It looks like a baked potato, butter, vegetables.
Filet, shrimp, potatoes, and vegetables.
So we're doing some after dinner drinks, and then Beth is going to be getting a banana flambe. That's a Dewar's White Label with a mimosa for after dinner drink. So far, service has been excellent, food has been excellent, and we are very happy. So here's the flambe banana at El Conquistador. She's happy. Everybody in the restaurant's looking. What is it?
Flambe bananas. Or in my world, banana foster.
Okay, you walk up to him and say, what are you saying? Do it. Do it. You can do it. Do it.
Santa says,
Here's the side entrance. It is what it is. The Royal Islander Cancun. Breathe. This is it. And the front desk is here, just so you get your. Oh, I didn't put this on the video. You got this little area back here. Flashing lights. Oh, and look at Beth, reindeer. They got reindeer. No Rudolph though. Where's Rudolph? So we're walking. Here's a Royal Market. Looks like they sell pretty much anything you need, including booze in here. Sunglasses that Beth is interested in now. Look, I want to make sure she doesn't. I want to make sure she doesn't get too much. We walk this way. Oh, look at, there you go. There's the binos. Plumbing here is not that good, so we were looking for public bathrooms just in case. And we're going to the Royal Caribbean. See, they got laundry down that hall. Another wreath. And that's just for perspective. The lobby's right there. So I'm going to leave this running so we can remember. And anybody that's watching this that is thinking about going to Royal Islander, how far of a walk it is over to Royal Caribbean. There was a couple walking by and I didn't want to get them on video because I wouldn't want to be on video. What? Oh, there's ping pong tables. I don't know. I think we go this way. The guy made it sound like it was all inside. You got the map. We're just winging it. So we're actually outside now. We're under a roof, but I don't know. We got ping pong down there. Do we go left or this way? Let's go this way because I see a pool over here. Could this over here be Royal Caribbean? I mean, it's literally just a short walk. I mean, I've been videoing this and we're not running. The pool water looks clear. Beth is going to check if it's heated. Oh, you got sandals on. Let's walk in there. This is cool. It's like literally 2 resorts in one. For the price of one. I wonder if these fuckers stay here. Well, we're about to make our way into. Beth just said it's so quiet, which, yeah, I mean, it seems more of like a family type resort. And most of the families are. I see a bar. Look at that. with some bass happening. So there's somebody's dancing. Oh, we're gonna go party, Beth. Oh, karaoke. Look at it. I don't know. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, we don't. There are no fishies in these little ponds. Or maybe they stock them in the morning, or. So, like, literally, we just walked to Royal Caribbean. And now we're in the Royal Caribbean lobby. So when you look at the maps like we did about how far Royal Islander is from Royal Caribbean, it was that long of a walk. Look at that Christmas tree, way nicer than the one we have.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, we had to take a quick break on that because Paz is my mom's maiden name, and yeah. Okay, so La Cabana, look at going in La Cabana in Royal Caribbean. They got karaoke night going on in here. That bar, they didn't have a bartender. And then when I asked the guy if they had a bartender, he said no, well, he went to go get some food or some shit. And I just asked for a couple beers. He insisted on getting my room key, and I'm like, I got a room key, but I want to pay cash. Anyway, that was a huge deal, and we ended up getting our beers, and we're walking here. But that's what it looks like at night. I like these lampposts. So if anybody from Royal Caribbean's watching this, or will watch this, or the Royal Resorts in general, make sure you got a bartender at your bars. It might be a good idea. Okay, so here we are at Captain's Cove for our first lunch. Beth got this combination thing. Say hi. She's eating, so I don't want to get her on camera too much. Combination shrimp. That's got crab stuffed shrimp, fried shrimp, and coconut shrimp, and she says it is delicious. We got and I got crab cakes, which are really good as well. We're drinking mimosas with some Moet-Chandon Champagne. It's a little windy outside, so they didn't open the outside, but I don't know if everybody can see this. But there's a patio out there, right on the lagoon, that if it wasn't so windy, you could eat at. But it's beautiful outside, it's sunny. We're enjoying our lunch. This is Captain's Cove. Oh, and just for our reminder, and anybody that comes to Cancun that's watching this, if you're staying at Royal Resorts, you can eat at El Conquistador restaurant, which we did last night, and it was excellent. If you're staying at any other hotel, you're not able to eat at El Conquistador because it's part of Royal Resorts. And the same thing is true for Pina Colada restaurant and the Omni. Omni's right next door to Royal Caribbean. However, it's an all-inclusive, so therefore you cannot eat at the Pina Colada restaurant or any restaurant in the Omni. All right, so here we are at Crabhouse in Cancun, Mexico. When you enter, they have a hostess stand going through. This is the indoor part of the restaurant. We got Christmas trees and wine cellar. Here's a wine cellar here. Well, this is the place to eat though, outside at Crabhouse, because of the sunsets. Most beautiful sunsets in Cancun are right here at Crabhouse. We really enjoy it here. This is actually the lagoon side. You can see the sun there. Beth is taking pictures over here. She's sitting with her passion fruit martini, taking pictures.
Fresco, salsa de cóctel, raíz fuerte, limones.
Do I need to say any more?
Nope.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just.
Those look yummy.
The camarones.
Cóctel de camarón, galletas. Tabasco para los chicharrones y para las conchas.
Gracias.
Buen provecho.
Gotcha. So this is our appetizer, which is, what are those?
Oysters. Look
Oysters.
how big they are. Oh my god.
That's going to be a whole meal for Beth. Well, I get 2 shrimp. There it goes. Setting. So it got a little cold out there. So I asked the manager if we could move inside, and they got us this nice little table here inside. Again, this is Crabhouse in Cancun. They go out of their way to make sure you're happy.
Look at this lobster. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's Caribbean lobster tail at Crabhouse. Here's my king crab.
For the shots,
Yeah, it's a half pound of king crab. A pound of king crab here's $110. All right, it's the second day or third day of vacation. We just ate at Cano or Carjo Largo, and oh, the taco place is upstairs from there. And had some French toast that was not that good. We're out by the pool, and there's nobody here. It's December 22nd, 23rd, is it? No, 22nd, and it's empty. You see. And it is around noon.
Purchase your tracks today.
Okay, I haven't even tested the water. It's about 79 degrees out, so it's not like really hot. I'm gonna give this one a try. Ready, set, go. Holy shit. I hit the bottom, slid, my hat fucking fell off. That was not smart at all. And that was really freaking weird. I jumped in, slipped on the bottom, hat fell off because I went underwater. I had the GoPro in my hand and my sunglasses. Sucks getting old. But this is what the Royal Islander looks like from the pool. On December 22nd, man. Or is it yeah, it's the 22nd. So if you don't like crowded resorts, man, this is for you. We actually love not being in crowded resorts. You see, I got this pool all to myself. There ain't nobody in here. And that's our seat over there. Kind of like makeshift palapas. So like I said, so far it's been a really nice vacation. This is how girls do it. Oh, let me get the fuck out of the way. She's gonna splash right in my fucking face.
1, 2, 3.
All right, so I had to get away from music because of copyright stuff, but I'm going to do my review of Crabhouse in the pool in Cancun, in the pool at the Royal Islander. I'm telling you, this is a value here. Well, actually, my song's on. So there's not a copyright issue. I get a little closer to Beth. All right, so Crabhouse. Yeah, so we first got there, a little chilly, but beautiful sunset. Ordered a shrimp cocktail, which I think you saw before. There were literally 2 shrimp. I've never had a shrimp cocktail with 2 shrimp, and they weren't even like 10, 12 count shrimp. They were like 2, like 14, 16 count shrimp with a couple pieces of scallops in there. And I think they charged like the equivalent to about $15, $15 to $20, which was fine because Beth made it up with her oysters, which she thought were really, really good. But then the entrees came. Caribbean lobster, of course, here is really good. But the Alaskan king crab, you would think for $53 for a half pound, and I asked for it steamed, that it would come out somewhat warm or at least even kind of hot. No, it came out actually cold. But it wasn't like frozen or cold crab, because cold crab, if I had ordered it that way, would have been cold. So clearly the chef didn't steam the crab legs long enough. If I'm going to eat them, I want to eat them at least warm. So I sent them back. They brought them back out. They had taken the crab out of the shells. This is a crab house here in Cancun. They took the crab out of the shells, cut it up into small little pieces, kind of like like if you're going to do like a crab salad. Threw it in the microwave and brought it out to our table again. I can't make that up. That's what they did. No, I don't think so, guys. You're going to bring me out the crab in the actual shells. So they did. Finally, Beth was already done with her meal by that point, and I scarfed that down. And then asked for the check. We got the check, but the waiter at the restaurant was literally standing like 5 feet away from us, watching me and watching Beth at the table as we were like, just like normal people, just kind of looking at the check and just checking everything. It's almost like he didn't have anything else to do, and he was just standing there like waiting for us to pay. So then I asked him, hey, is it possible to get change for a $200 US dollars? Because our bill was like 150 something. He says, no, we don't have US dollars. All we have are pesos for change. Because he was hoping I would just leave him the $200 so he would get like a, I don't know, almost $50 tip. But then he's like, well, I'll go see if I can find it, after like arguing with him. And then he comes back with 2 20s, 2 US 20s and some pesos. He's like, I had to borrow this or get these 2 20s from one of my, in Spanish he's telling me, from one of my friends or from, like a waiter or somebody else, because the restaurant apparently didn't have any US dollars. So anyway, he made sure to let me know that the tip is not included. The tip's not included in the check. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You don't need to tell me that. We tip like 20% plus everywhere we go, especially when we're on vacation. So he kept on standing there, waiting for us to like give a tip or whatever. And so, make a long story. Well, it's already been a long story. He gave us 2 US 20s back and 50 peso, a $50 peso bill, and we just left the fucker the 50 pesos, and we left. We've never stiffed anybody on vacation ever, but last night at Crabhouse, I kind of feel bad for the guy, because there's a reason why people do that. He must have had some bad experiences in the past with people stiffing him or leaving less than even 15% tip. So, or maybe Europeans that don't, the tip's included in the check, so they don't tip or whatever. But this guy was literally standing over us for the last, like, freaking 15, 20 minutes of our meal. So guess what? He got a 50 peso, and then, some single peso, whatever the centavos or whatever, the coin, and we took the $40 cash and left the restaurant. Anyway, Crabhouse used to be excellent. Crabhouse was definitely a 5-star restaurant. We were really looking forward to eating there, but I wouldn't recommend going there anymore unless they change the present management. All right, so we're at Lorenzillos in Cancun, Mexico on December 22nd. And we both got the grilled lobster tail. It's actually not that bad. So we're at Casitas at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. First class hotel in Cancun. Very nice. Out here on a terrace. Got these like little cabanas outside what you gotta pay for. Like, I think like $150, $200 to sit out. Beth wanted to sit in this shit, but I'm like, no. I gotta pay that kind of money here. We've already done that.
Windy.
Windy?
It's very pretty.
She really wanted to sit down on those fucking things.
Very pretty.
But she's got her rosé, Tattinger Champagne,
I'm back to being my spoiled self.
marble floors, all the shit in Ritz-Carlton. A lot different than Rhode Islander, but that's nice. So we got a shrimp cocktail. Well, I got one. Best shrimp cocktail in Cancun. Real shrimp cocktail. Last time we were here, they didn't know how to do a shrimp cocktail, but apparently they do now at Casitas. What do you think of the oysters?
Yummy.
She's liking that.
Stop going down.
And what was the Mexican way? He said, I can't remember
A
this
little
shit.
bit of lime, salt, some pepper, a couple dashes of Tabasco, and 1 dash of the cocktail sauce.
So far, excelente. I think it's really good. What do you think?
One yet.
Very good. A Conquistador, you have a competitor. Because Casitas is really good. A lot more, this is actual Caribbean lobster. Lorenzillos, it was Maine Atlantic lobster. This is actual Caribbean lobster. Very good. There's some tomato thing here with the serrano pepper. Beth likes it, right? All right, so we're at the Ritz-Carlton. We just, as you know, we just finished having dinner. And we are getting a taxi. We just asked for a taxi from the bell guy, and we are in an Escalade right now. In a Cadillac Escalade for $10. Wow.